Hello, hello, hi all. Yes, I'm showing my face. Hope I don't crack my camera. But why? Because I want to. Welcome to my channel, to Mickey Sunshine Creates, and I'm Mickey, of course. So let me see who is here. You guys have been, some of you have been here early. Tinker. Hi, Tinker Wonderland. How are you? Sarah Diamonds. Sarah Bryce. Hi. Let's see who else. Who else have we got? Tijuana Mama. Oh, I like that name. That's a good one. Melody. Hello, Melody. How are you tonight? I hope you're good. And Palmy Angel is here. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. I'm glad you're here. I am really. Yeah. The creative Chris. Have we met? I don't know. It's possible. I just don't remember seeing you before. Welcome. Ginger's here. Alyssa's here. And she's also going to be on with us. Yvonne, my own Yvonne. How are you tonight? Kathy Mosher. Hi, Kathy. Oh, God, welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you could come tonight. And if you're on replay, I think we're going to have a good time. Hang around because we are going to do a giveaway. And I'll mention that a couple of times, only because I want more viewers. Okay, yeah. Now you can see what I look like when I self-deprecate. All right, guys. I'm going to bring on Rose Profitt and Alyssa. I don't know your last name, Alyssa, from uniquelyyours.com. They are now partners in Uniquely Yours. Rose Profitt is a wonderful artist and is doing an incredible series on endangered species and donating 10% of the sales to one of the endangered species groups. I don't know. She'll tell us. So please welcome, hi Linda, please welcome Rose and Alyssa.
That's Rose and Jenny.
Jenny, God darn it. I was thinking of diamond painting drills because I was just chatting with her.
That's okay. I thought you'd change my birthday.
I'm sorry, it's Jenny.
Hi, everybody.
Just please forgive me.
You're always forgiving me. I'm just giving you. I
am. Yeah, I'm a piece of work, all right. So, how are you guys doing tonight?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
We are doing fantastic. Hey, Chris. I think you had a few people that know us scratching their head going, Alyssa. I don't know an Alyssa.
She's from diamondpaintingdrills.com, and I love her site. She's got all those flashy, blingy things that I'm going to be doing on one of your paintings. I'm going to bling it out.
Always love to see any painting that we do through the site get blinged out.
Yeah, I'm going to bling it out. I am. Anyway, I was telling them about your artwork. Which is Rose, which is beautiful. Thank you. Jenny is carrying, to my mind, almost all of Josephine Wall.
Almost. I'd love to get certain other pieces, but unfortunately I can't get them at the moment.
Well, you're doing a pretty damn good job as it is. In my opinion, at least. You've got things that I can't find anywhere else, so that's a plus. And also, Jenny has the old masters. She has a lot of Rose's paintings and photography and everything. I mean, Rose is quite diversified. So take a look and use the link down below. And my code, you get 10% off and whatever. It's important that you just go there and take a look at those things.
And a little hint, Mickey, for the old masters. what you see up on the site is not all of what you're going to get. Rose is actually given me a lot more work to do because we've got probably about another 40, I reckon about another 40 old masters to go up, if not more.
Oh, there's a lot more.
A lot.
There's a lot more.
That's a lot. Yeah, you told me you were putting up.
It will take time to get them up there, but what she's doing with the old masters, this is how talented this wonderful woman is she has taken the old masters, and everyone knows the old masters are coming up with the sepia tone, which for a diamond painting, it makes it very, very hard. It makes it very dark. It creates a lot of problems for me, and customers really don't like that dull tone. A lot of customers don't. We can still provide the old masters. Take a drink, don't choke on us.
I start coughing and I can't seem to stop. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you.
You're right.
That's okay. We can still provide the old masters with that old-fashioned sepia tone, but what Rose has gone and done is Rose has taken the old masters back to what the old masters were created with, all the colours, the vibrance, and the life that they had in them back in the day. Because the old masters didn't paint with the browns and the dulls and the hard colours.
No, that's age.
It's that age. They did it with the vibrant blues and the nature colours out there with the flowers and everything like that. And we've taken them back to that. And it's remarkable what we're seeing.
Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I have one of the old masters and I unboxed it. To me, it's not that dark. I mean, yeah, it's dark, but it's not that dark. But then it's kittens.
Was that a Van der Eycken?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's even lightened up his work.
He does kittens, and he's so good. They're so cute.
There's some amazing old masters, but I felt that they needed a revamp. They needed to be brought back to a lot more vibrancy, a lot more lightning.
Kind of like restoration.
Yeah. So when you diamond paint, you're diamond painting a beautiful masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. I like the idea of that.
And I love the old masters. You know, I learned so much from. I have my favorites and stuff. So yeah.
I have a partiality to the old masters and to landscapes. I love landscapes. I don't know why. I just.
But sorry for any strange noises in the background, by the way. I have my daughter's home.
Well, that's okay. Hi, daughter. That's okay. If you hear stuff in the background, it's my roommate. His door's open and he's right over here. So he's close.
Yeah. She gets very sneaky and turns the TV up and it gets extremely loud.
She watches YouTube. She just doesn't watch Mummy on YouTube.
Well, yeah. I don't let my family watch me on YouTube. They might have an inkling that I have a YouTube channel, but I don't tell them about it. No, this is my private space for my online friends and my YouTube friends and the diamond painting community that I am so obsessed with.
I'm in the public now. I don't get private.
Well, yeah, they can find me, but they don't know I'm here, and I don't want them to.
Fair enough.
Rose,
we were actually having, before you go on to that, we were having that discussion yesterday about, especially with Rose being in the public eye now with her artwork and she's got people that want to talk to her. We were actually having the discussion where she needs that balance between everything in her private life to in the artwork. And those that know our channel that we have on YouTube, we will be addressing that next week as to her being able to keep that balance between private and public.
Especially in the last week, because I've had a death in the family.
It's not always easy.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I've had a death in the family this week, as well as my mum having a fall and she's 80. So
I'm
surgery's a
sorry
huge
to hear
deal.
about that.
Yeah, so if I duck out, it's because she's actually in surgery now.
Oh,
but she's in
okay,
New Zealand and I'm in Australia, so I can't do anything. But they will ring me when she's awake. So
well, I'm sending love and light that way for a
thank you,
speedy
lovely.
recovery. Hopefully, she won't be too bad.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she's pretty stubborn like me.
I'm going to be near there soon anyway, so I'm getting there. No fart. Guys who are watching, my subscribers, stick around because we are going to have a giveaway later. And I want to say hi, Cindy. Didn't I say hi to you before? Who else? Who did I miss? I missed someone. I know I did.
And for those who are
Diane, hi.
For those who are our subscribers that are new to Mickey's channel, please subscribe to her. She's a wonderful person, and I've known Mickey for quite a while now, and so please subscribe to her as well.
Yeah, most of the time my camera's on my painting because I don't. It's a bother to get all dressed up and to move this thing where it is. It's off to the side. I gotta look up to see the camera to look at you, and then I gotta look down to see the chat. You know, it's kind of like. But I have to look over there to see you in real time because there's a delay on the live.
Yeah, that's fun.
So if my head goes swiveling around and around. That's why. But Rose, how did you start out as a painter? How old were you?
To be honest, it's only been in the last 5, maybe 6 years. So I've always been a photographer. I inherited that passion from my biological dad. And I used to do a lot of portrait photography. And I actually was doing a huge event down in Wellington, New Zealand. And I did all these beautiful art pieces. And I got targeted by a group of people in Wellington who decided that they were going to blacklist me because they got the free art. Once they got the free art, they just decided they had their favorite photographers. And then no one, I might add, for going from photographer to photographer and blacklisting and all that. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And I decided to hell with it. Actually, to hell with it wasn't the word. And there's a picture that I did, and it's actually on the site, and it's a woman sitting on a suitcase with swords in her back. And I decided my kid's dad, who we're no longer together, but he was into render art. And I said to him, I want to learn how to do this. So he taught me the basics, and I've just kind of I've learned obviously a lot more over the years, and I've combined all that knowledge, and I'm what they call a multimedia artist. So I do digital painting. Some of my works have bits of photography in it. Some of it has render art. Sometimes you just can't tell. So,
but aside from the photography, you've only been doing the art about 5 years?
Yep.
Wow, you are very good and very prolific. I like it. You've got a lot of stuff. You seem to work on it pretty fast.
Yeah, I'm very eclectic.
Hi, Christopher. And especially this new series that you're doing, which
that's been about 3 or 4 years now in the making. I did Houdini first, and he was actually for my art qualification, which you can't see because he's hiding it behind me. So I'll just turn the camera and you can see him there.
Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, look at that.
What gets me on that is the eyes. The eyes that in that picture tell a big story.
So he was based. Sorry.
That's so realistic. Are you sure that's not a photograph?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not a photograph. I've got the art.
I am super impressed with anybody who can do realism to such a point that it's hard to tell between a photograph and the painting, especially if you're watching it, looking at it online. You know,
well, he's a full rendered piece, and then I've done digital art on top of him to make him certain areas pop out and stuff. And
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, that is really nice. And you just did the elephants. Oh, I love those elephants. If you take a look at my thumbnail, I put up both of them. I forget what you call the elephant one.
Huzini and Tusks of Love.
And it's a mama and a baby.
Yes.
And it's so beautiful. I'm sorry that I'm in love with elephants. I have a lot of elephant tchotchkes. A lot of them, from marble to ceramic to wood to you name it. I've got a lot of elephants. I collected them for a while. So I'm very...
Yvonne, the series is called the Endangered Animals series. We did have subscriptions on the series. Unfortunately, for those that didn't jump on the subscriptions, they are no longer available under subscription. They are a very limited series.
Yeah.
If we get people wanting more of them, we may be able to bring out another couple of subscriptions of them. But at this stage, we have none available. But there will be no more than 35 in each image that will be made. That's how limited they are.
They're going to be worth something one day.
Yes.
The one I've got.
That's why it's the fun of putting it together.
Yeah, I had him valued for when I moved from New Zealand to Australia, and they valued him because at the time he was a one of a kind, and I had no plans to release him whatsoever. He was valued at $5,000.
Impressive.
Yeah, so they will. The fact that we've released them limited means that they are worth something now. They're worth a lot more than the kit you're paying for, even if you do it. And so they will be that they're a keeper. They're a collector's piece. Why is that so dark?
Because we will also each one of these pieces will have a certificate of authenticity that comes with it. They'll be actually emailed once you've received it.
I like that idea. That's nice. I wish I had the money to get in on that subscription, but it's a little bit too much for me every month.
If it's something you're really interested in, Yvonne, shoot us a message and I'll see what we can arrange, because I've had someone else basically begging to see if we can release another subscription.
We do have some spare numbers that were for single release sale.
Well, maybe you should put up a wait list and just have people sign up.
Because this won't be the animals. There's not just 12. We've got 12 in this series of the animals. The animals, there's not just 12 endangered animals. We could do this for years and years. So there will be a new series released each year.
There's a lot of endangered animals.
There is a lot there, and they do take a lot of time to make sure they're done correctly. The thing that we did with our first series is we've actually released one canvas of these of each animal to testers, and the testers have actually tested the animals, so we know whether they're going to work or not, whether they're going to look any good, whether we need to adjust them. So that's in the processes of being done throughout the years, so we know whether we're on the right track with them or whether there needs to be some sort of adjustment.
Well, that's cool. But that's why I'm suggesting that maybe for the subscription, if because you said you might release the series again, have a wait list of people and see exactly how many people who really, really, really want it.
So what's going to happen is, like, at the end of the year, the ones that haven't sold will still be available. But once the 35 in total are gone, that's it. They're not being re-released again. This is a one-of-a-kind release. Next year, there'll be a whole different 12 animals.
But we may look at, depending
on
how...
So you have more than... You don't have 35 subscribers right now?
No. So what so the first three... So I get the first one. That's always mine.
Of course.
Jenny gets the second one. Our testers were getting the third. And then I think Chris is number 4. He's subscriber. So, and then we've gone to a certain number of subscriptions.
There's up to from 4 to 19 is the subscriptions from.
I think I should get number 5.
from 20 to 35. That got jumped on very quickly also, believe me. From 20 to 35, they're open to anyone can purchase. So
it's just a rent, like it's just like you would buy a normal piece of my art. You can buy Houdini.
So you do have some available online.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. There are some available online. Hurry and get them.
The two biggest differences with the subscriptions to just being able to purchase the individual canvases is the subscriptions are sequentially numbered. So you get number 5, like Chris has got number 4 of Houdini. He will get number 4 right along the line of every animal. If you don't take a subscription and you just purchase them, then it will be random numbers of what's left.
Whatever the next number is.
Honestly, if someone's purchased and they want to purchase a couple of them, I will try and link the numbers because I do keep the numbers on who's got what. I've got it in a database. So I can then say, well, if they've got number 20 of this one, we'll push out number 20 of them. If they want the elephants, we will push that out as them getting number 20. But it just means that they're not guaranteed.
And then 21 and 22. My father was a lithographer, and he had a lot of artists that only wanted to do limited editions. So we always had 1/100, 1/50, whatever it was, how many, you knew exactly how many were in the series and what number yours was.
Yeah,
and
each one at the bottom is numbered.
Yeah.
Except for him, because he's the original. So he's not actually part of the series at all. He was the first one I did. So my number 1, I'm actually going to redo, and I'm going to donate.
My dad always kept number 1.
Yeah. So that's going to Melbourne Zoo. I will do that.
Yeah.
And I will donate it to Melbourne Zoo like we did with the breast cancer piece.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I heard you saying about the donations. Now, what we've done there is there's each animal, there's 12 animals for this year's series. Houdini's the first, being the gorillas. Then there's Tusks of Love, and then I can't remember what's after it. We've got
so each has its own.
Each will have its own organisation. So donation for the sale of all Houdini will go to the Melbourne Zoo Diane Fossey Foundation. There's an animal sanctuary that we've found for Tusks of Love. So they will receive donations of 10% of the sales for Tusks of Love. And then it'll go through each of them. We've got a koala coming up later in the year, and that will go to Steve Irwin's Australia Zoo. So we're able to give donations to different organisations.
For each animal.
I love that idea. I really do. I love that idea.
This series was something I planned on doing back when I was still in art school. That's how Houdini was part of my art school experience. And I wanted to do.
It's nice to be able to do what you love and help something or someone else.
Oh,
at the same time.
I'm a huge advocate for causes, and endangered animals are one. Breast cancer is obviously another. Everyone who knows me personally knows I'm a big supporter for raising funds for autism. So I and Pride Month and stuff like that. I'm huge into that.
I'm on a fixed income, but I still manage to donate to my local shelter, cat shelter.
We're actually later this year.
I love cats.
Later this year, there's another creator that is running an event that people who are on our channel know about, and Rose is creating some art for that event. And I've turned around and said to the creator, as for us as a company, when we have belief in something, we stand behind what we do. There's a mental health event that's running at the moment that we're actually going to be donating for that. And for the other event later in the year, we've challenged him, if he can get his target, we will donate further money to bring his target up to $1,000. So if he can get to $750, then we will throw in another $250 to get his target up.
That is a wonderful idea. I love that. I just, I'm all for causes. I'm on a fixed income, so I can't donate a lot or to too many,
but every little bit helps. It
doesn't mean that I don't want to. And every little bit helps, even if it's $2.
But
Yes.
even for argument's sake, you're telling us here that you love to, you're on a fixed income. You love to be able to donate. Now, if we've got pieces of artwork on the website that are going to go for events, and you've seen an event you love, and you've got a choice. Okay, do I want a canvas, or do I want to donate to that organisation?
You can do both.
You can do both with us, because the event for the animals, for every sale that goes through, and the event's called, is it okay for me to say it on here?
What? Yes.
Okay, the event is called Adopt, Don't Shop 2022.
Adopt what?
Adopt, Don't Shop 2022.
Oh,
So
I
it's
like that.
It's bringing to light the adoption of animals instead of going out and buying them from shops.
I agree.
Now, what we've said, we've created on the genre section of our website, we've actually created an events section on that. There's a link for the Adopt, Don't Shop in there. Now, for every sale that goes there, people can turn around and purchase a canvas, but they're going to be then donating to this organisation, because 10% of those sales will, from that particular section of
So
the
you
website,
get something for yourself.
Exactly.
You get something for yourself, and you donate at the same time. I love that idea. We're going to have you on again so I can see some of those and we can show them.
And Mickey, there's some Charles van der Eycken in there. For the event, I've put Charles van der Eycken.
There's some more coming too.
There's some more coming.
How can you not put
exactly?
Any
artist that relates to dogs and cats will have artwork in that section.
I have about 3 or 4 pieces to do for it.
I always wanted a Maine Coon cat.
Me too.
And I never had one. And then I wanted to, one of my cats passed away. And I waited a little while. I said, I got to have another one because this one's lonely. I always have to.
Right. Yeah.
So I went online to Pet Finder and I put in Maine Coon. There pops up in my local rescue a Maine Coon kitten. I was over there like a bat out of hell.
I would have been too.
Gimme. And as soon as I saw him, I looked at him and I said, Gizmo. That's exactly what he is. And I've got him around now somewhere, but I love that fur. It's just so squishy.
I had a Burman. So Hannah and she was my baby. She passed away over a year ago now. But
I love the coloring of those.
She was a tart. She really was.
I've always adopted my cats, and I've had regular tabby cats. I've had calicos. I even had a Russian blue.
Oh, beautiful.
Who thought he was a dog.
It sounds like my silver Persian. He thought he was a dog too.
I know, Sarah, right? Maine Coons are just absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me, Rose, I have got to welcome, girl. I'm glad you're here. I like that. Adopt, don't shop 2022.
Yeah, there is a group on Facebook as well. So if you look up Adopt, Don't Shop 2022, you should find that as well.
I like that. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Oh, thank you, Tia. She's one of my greatest. I love this woman. She's a riot. I want to ask about some of your early work. Do you have any you can show us?
There is actually some there's quite a bit of it on the website. So under the mental health awareness one, there is.
Let me see if I can pull it up some way. I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try. I mean, you never know. Let's see. Am I still on? I hope I'm still on. Because I gotta drag this tab out to a new window. I'm giving you the step-by-step that I'm doing.
Rose has got to teach me how to do all that, because I tried to do that one day and made a total botch of it.
Oh, come on. I can't even spell anymore. There it is. Uniquely yours down under.com.au. Yeah, my typewriter is all the way over there. It should be in front of me, but I got my diamond penny in front of me. It takes a while. My Wi-Fi.
There's a lot there.
I've tried to, because I've been doing a lot of the back end work on the website, I've tried to make it a little bit easier for people to actually find things, because it's all over the place before.
I can't find the license. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oops. I have no patience. That's why.
Sounds like me.
I don't. I have no patience, and I have to. My camera's over here, and my computer is over there.
I just changed my studio around.
Okay, license start. We go to the J through R to get to Rose. Go on.
And click on artwork.
Okay. Comes up. I keep saying no products were found matching your selection. I can't even get to your name.
Say what?
Oh, I'm on it, so I can see it.
Don't do that to me, Mickey.
So I could probably show, I don't know. Oh, here we go. I can do it this way for you.
Oh, I can't find them.
Here we go. So this is Betrayal. This was the first one I ever did.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. Cute.
This one is also, this is actually sitting half done in my corner. This is
And
one
what
of
is
my
that called again?
It's called The Blue Box. I'm a Doctor Who fan.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about the one above it that you just
Betrayal.
showed. Betrayal.
That one's, that one's Betrayal.
That's a mental health one. I like
Yes.
that one. And the blue box.
Yes.
The
So
TARDIS.
we scroll down. So Divided Worlds is another one of my originals.
We love the TARDIS.
Yeah. So that's Divided Worlds.
That's beautiful.
That's
Really beautiful. Your
Fire
style
Warriors
is,
also.
your style is so unique.
Good. I chose a good company to join up with.
Yes,
Yeah, uniquely yours.
Yeah. Yeah, Diane's just got her TARDIS.
Believe me, Rose put me through my paces before she joined. I didn't even know she was an artist when she first started to talk to me. She actually she was seeing what everything was about with my company.
So it's the fox. I actually got him 3/4 of the way done. I was doing him for a friend. I had a fallout.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I actually had him almost finished. I had him, he was 100 by 80. And yeah, and then I literally threw it in the rubbish.
Hi, Amber. Jeremy's here. Hi, Jeremy. We're talking with Rose Profitt and Jenny, if she's around, from Uniquely
I'm
Yours.
around. I'm here.
So this is another one of the first ones. This is Game of Life.
Oh, my.
And she looks, my sister did this, and she looks amazing. She looks absolutely
It is a chess game. Yeah, life is a chess game. How to get through it.
So this is a really early piece. I think Tink's got this one, and I think Creative Process. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Hey, Jeremy.
Your work is so unique and so beautiful. The colors, the detail. I love confetti. So when I haven't gotten one of yours, but I can see some of the detail in yours has a lot of confetti, and I'm looking forward to it.
There's normally a bit of a balance. You get a bit of blocking and a bit of confetti. So yeah. So this one, I'm a huge Shim Shimmel fan.
Oh my!
And actually, the first kit I ever brought off Jenny was a Shim Shimmel. So this is actually represents me and my husband. So this is actually why I did this, because
that is gorgeous.
With Rose, there's always, it's not just art for art's sake. There's always a story behind her art.
Yeah.
And she sometimes tells people the story that goes behind the pieces of art that she creates.
I tell her I've got a group that's set up, and I can send you the link to it.
I love
Yeah, you get all the stories
it
of how
has
they.
their art has meaning more than just art for art's sake,
Yeah.
as some of them are. I mean, they're beautiful, but
Mm.
they have meaning behind them.
Yes.
Like Chuck Pinson, he has beautiful landscapes. He
Yeah.
always does these cabin in the woods and by the lake and very serene, very a place you want to go to. And it has that kind of meaning, but it's not
Emotion.
like yours. It's not that emotional. It is emotional in that, yeah, I'd like to have a cabin like that. I'd like to be there right now. But yours is evocative of emotion.
Mm.
And
I express myself with art. Like I'm working on a piece at the moment because I lost my brother-in-law at the beginning of the week, and he was a war veteran and an AIDS warrior. So at the moment, I'm doing my farewell piece to him, and we will be releasing it, guys. And it's about his story because he was a palace guard for Buckingham Palace. He was very Scottish. He loved Indonesia. This is the story you guys will, when I release it, you'll sit there and go, ah. But I do plan to spend some time this week on one of my lives. I will be telling some of Frank's story because it's quite a story. And it's how I do things. Like I know some. Sorry,
I said that's good. She's doing a good thing.
I like all my art. There is a story behind everything, even the Christmas ones. Like the Christmas ones are fun. The mother-in-law. And you guys all have met Henbane Pokeweed, the scary witch.
Get the heck out of a few people.
I was tired of the classic witch pictures on Halloween, and I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit weird and a little bit mean.
That was yours face that popped up, right?
Well, maybe.
when I had one person once who said she looked at it and she thought it was her mother. Scared the Jesus out of her.
We ran a competition for people to name her because it actually was how it became the mother-in-law. Was Jenny was telling, she keeps going, oh, it reminds me of my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
And we created this whole, in between us, we started having a story evolve between the two of us of the history of Henbane Pokeweed. And she started off originally as the mother-in-law. So, and then we decided to run a competition to name it. Everybody got to put in a name. We stuck them all in a hat. My daughter chose the name out of the hat, and Henbane Pokeweed was it. So,
no, I love the name, and there's probably a lot of mother-in-laws out there that are a little pissed.
Probably.
But I think it's beautiful. It is so ugly. It's beautiful.
There's going to be more of her released one or two more released in Halloween for her. So there'll be some new ones.
You haven't met her family yet.
Yeah.
You've
met her husband.
Scary too.
Yeah. Oh, they're a little bit weird. Yeah, a little bit weird. So we're talking about emotional pieces. This is the recent emotional piece I did.
Oh, that's pretty.
So this is I had an amazing stepfather. My real father died when I was 2. He accidentally drowned, but I had this amazing stepfather, and he passed away about 10 years ago this year. And I've always he loved boats. I used to collect, I used to own a secondhand bookstore, and all the boat books, old sailboat books that came in, I would save for him, and I'd give them to him for birthdays, Father's Day, Christmas, and stuff like that. And he used to be a sailor, so we used to go out on fishing and we'd go looking at old boats. And so I had a real good connection with him. So doing the Desmond was a piece of love to remember the 10 years he's been gone, but remember who he was. And yeah,
that's good.
Mm.
I like that. Let's go sailing.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm ready.
I cannot see an old sailboat and not or a Hartley trailer sailor, which is what we had. Because in New Zealand, I grew up in Auckland, and we had there's an island just off the coast of New Zealand called Waiheke Island, and it's connected to New Zealand. It's part of New Zealand. And I did we used to go sailing there every weekend, like on the boat. And I used to, like, people pay to swim with dolphins. I was jumping off into the harbour and swimming with dolphins every weekend. It was just what we did. It's how we grew up. I actually, my husband now, him and I actually grew up in the same locations and never actually physically met until many decades later. Yeah. But and boats have always been a huge part of my life. So it's just, the Desmond was a very beautiful piece for me to do. It's one I attempted to do earlier last year. I couldn't get it right. We invested in so I'll show you a piece of my equipment that I use. I have what they call a graphics tablet.
Well, you also have some of your photographs as done things.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm predominantly a portrait. I was predominantly a portrait photographer. But now I'm itching. Once I've got some spare time, I'm going to go to the zoo and I'm going to get some more animal photos and stuff. I don't do landscapes. I don't paint landscapes. I don't photograph landscapes. There's a couple up there from my earlier days, but yeah, I should have been.
I'm sorry. I should have been ready to do this, but I never.
Hey, no, this is great. I like casual. This is awesome.
Yeah, but I should have had your site up already. So I'm like,
we work on the run. We work on the fly.
Yeah. So
it's the brain. I'm going to blame it on the TBI, the fibromyalgia, and the old age. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
No, you go for it, girl. So this is another one of my this is, I think, the second piece I actually ever did.
I'm sorry. Gosh.
So that was the second piece. It was in once again, this is it's got a story. It was in a time where I was feeling lost. I didn't know which way to go.
That's beautiful. I would get that, except I don't do people. I don't know why. I just don't want to do people.
Oh, there's always my drunken elephant. You like elephants?
That is gorgeous. I love the way you did the sea underneath.
Oh yeah, that was all hand painted.
Cutie.
So there was a story. Once again, this, like I said, they all have a story. So this one, there was a story about drunken elephants walking through China a couple of years ago, and it popped up in my memories. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to paint that picture I wanted. So this is what that was based on, was the drunken elephants walking through China, except for I put him in a martini glass. And if he could say hick, he'd be going hick.
Okay. Well, what was it that, guys, try to remind me, what was it that was lost in wandering around the Hamptons? I forgot what kind of animal it was.
Oh, I can't remember.
It took them 3 weeks to finally corner the animal to get him back where he belonged. And it was a big one, too. Lucky it didn't attack anybody, you know. But
well, I mean, they have a fight or flight reflex, and most wild animals do, and then it's in their nature to fight or flight. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a huge passion for like lions and obviously gorillas, and I'd love a lion. Don't know if I could handle a gorilla or a lion in my house, but yeah.
No, I think. Oh, wasn't it a leopard? No, it wasn't a leopard.
Might have been, yeah.
But it was a zoo animal, so they're very passive. Most of the zoo animals, but
they've grown up in captivity, so yeah.
Any animal gets hungry, it's not going to be so passive anymore.
No. One of the other, so like, you know, I'm like, I have a goth side to me. So I used to be a gothic, used to wear black and have, obviously I've still got the bright colored hair going on. So this is one of those. Yeah, he's a yummy specimen. Yeah.
That's something else.
And for the guys, there's a female version.
I love that.
Yeah. So there's a
Yeah.
Princess of Darkness, which I just finished recently.
Guys, I don't mind. No, I don't know. I don't do people. I don't know why. There's too much artwork out there that has people in it. There's fairies and
See, I grew up with a very strong fantasy upbringing. Like fantasy art has been a huge part of my life since I was, and probably in my mum's and dad's arms, because my dad was into fantasy art. All my older sisters, I'm one of the babies of the family, so all my older siblings were all into fantasy art, like Boris Vallejo and stuff like that. So I've grown up with that, and for me, it has when I'm in the mood, I do a lot of, like, I will do fantasy art, and I will do.
Well, I like fantasy. I don't know. I don't like faces. Don't ask me why. I'm weird that way. Yeah, Jeremy, that's right. Jeremy's right. It was a bull. It was a bull that was loose for how long? 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Now, bulls, thank goodness, are herbivores. So, but you get it angry enough, it's going to charge at you. So it managed to, I don't know how it managed to get around for 2 months. At least there was plenty of grass around, I guess, to eat.
Yeah.
Can you imagine opening your backyard? Can you imagine opening the door to your backyard and seeing a bull munching on your plants?
I live rurally in New Zealand, so for me that was part of nature. This is like
yeah, but not in a city.
No, not in the city. No
place.
I can imagine a few people would have a thing. So this is one of the first big cats I did.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And that's painted, right?
It's rendered and painted.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
So majestic.
And this is the one before that, because I literally just learned how to do fur. Because fur, when you render fur and then go in and paint it, it's very it's a lot of work. Let's just say it's a lot of work. So this is another Schimmel inspired piece.
Wow.
And he doesn't have any real fur on him. Like, you don't see the individual strands of hair like the other one, but
combines realism with fantasy.
Yeah,
so
he's beautiful.
I kind of like that. That's cool.
So I was really quite wrapped with how that one came out, because I think my most popular piece at the moment, and I'm pretty sure people will be able to guess which one that know the artwork. I'll just bring it up. Where is it? There it is. It's actually sitting on my table at the moment. We have a big event on Monday for Halloween. Feels like Halloween. Valentine's Day. So this is the most popular.
Yeah, I saw that. That is striking.
Thank you. She's actually sitting on my table right now.
What is it called? Rebirth.
Rebirth.
That's a phoenix.
And she has a story too.
The color on that is I want that one. There are so many paintings.
Different people buy that for different reasons, because everyone has their rebirth moment.
Yeah.
Whether it be personal, whether it be their business, whether it be whatever it is, everyone has a rebirth moment. Everybody wants, and quite frankly, some people just want to kick the last 2 years out and have a fresh start. Yeah. Hang on, I've just got to take a call.
So I designed Rebirth as a gift to the world. For my hope for 2022 was that we will see COVID get under control. We will get our lives back. We will be able to travel the world again. We'll be able to see loved ones. The death rate, we will stop losing loved ones so much. Like, in my personal rebirth moment was packing up my entire life in New Zealand and leaving my older children behind, because they're all adults, and moving to be with my husband in Australia and start a whole new life with our special needs child. So it was a huge rebirth moment for me, and it's changed my life, and I'm glad I did it because I'd never have met you guys. So
oh, that must have been hard to do that.
The hardest thing for me was the 7 months of being away from him. We don't spend a lot of time away from each other. Yeah. We've been together for 13 years, and so the longest we'd ever been apart was 2 years. 2 weeks, and then we did this whole 7 months while he set up over here first. And it was not a fun time for me at all.
I wouldn't think so.
No.
I've been married 3 times, so I don't know anything. I obviously I don't know anything about marriage.
Me technically twice, and Rory and I aren't officially married, but in our hearts we are, and that's all that matters. So we don't need a piece of paper.
No, you don't.
No,
you really don't.
Yeah.
In some ways, I'm married to my roommate because we've been together for 19 years.
Wow,
that's a long time. This is my roommate, and it's lasted longer than any of my marriages combined.
I understand.
So that was. But he's good.
I've had my best friend longer than I've had Rory. Actually, she introduced me to Rory, so it's all her fault.
Well, I want to see. Have you shown us your photographs yet?
No, I haven't. I'll show you some of those.
I want to see
I actually haven't done a lot of photography in the last couple of years. There's a lot you guys haven't seen that hasn't been released yet. I'm still working through all my folders. So
Mama, you can always change the colors yourself. I mean, I'm blinging out this one and changing colors on it. So
I have a thing for old cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's a few more of these to go up as well. Yeah. And obviously I have a love for animals.
Oh, that's a cute picture.
Yeah, he's a golden lion tamarin. He was taken at Wellington Zoo.
Are those his real colors?
He's probably not that vibrant. It's probably more the light. But yeah, he is orange.
Oh my.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
He is.
I like the way you contrast colors.
Oh, thank you.
It's hard sometimes, but you bring out the color that you see, that you do put in your picture, it pops.
Yes.
Even the white of the sky pops from the rest of the beautiful scenery. That's really nice.
I have a lot more lion pictures photos to put up too.
I want that one. I need that one.
I have one. I went to there's a lion resort in Rotorua in New Zealand, and I went there, and I've actually got a lot more lion photos to put up yet.
Hey guys, do you know she's an animal lover, don't you? You can tell.
You can tell. And my son plays the violin off and on, and I really wanted to capture just a moment of him playing the violin, and this is what I captured. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You can find all of these at Uniquely Yours Down Under. .au. Well, my link's below. Use my code Vicky Sunshine, get 10% off, and and enjoy yourself. I just think these are gorgeous. But don't we have a giveaway?
We do have a giveaway.
Before you do that, Beth, I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your mama last night. You'll be in our thoughts and prayers.
Oh,
I can't begin to imagine what it's like for you, Beth. As I said earlier, I still have my mum. She's actually having surgery as we speak. So, but my heart does go out for you. I have lost a parent, and I know how hard that can be. So.
Yeah, it's not good. Not good.
I've got one left, and I'm hoping that everything goes well in the surgery. So, yeah. After this live, I'll ring the hospital and find out how she went. So.
She's too stubborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. My mum's like me, stubborn. Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Jeremy, I will hunt them out for you soon, I promise.
All right. What is it that we're going to give away today?
Okay, we are going to give away a $25 gift voucher for the website, or a $25 gift voucher.
That's wonderful, Jenny. Thank you.
You're
How are we
welcome. Once the winner's drawn, all they'll need to do is send me their email address. I can't speak at the moment. Just send me the email address, and I will email them a $25 gift card.
And send it to me also, so that I can verify that you are who you are. This way, we want the right.
I do get a copy of it, so I'll send you a screenshot of the copy. I don't know how to send a second one on to you, but I'll work that out.
Well, you can send us a message on Messenger, which is, that's always a good idea too. I don't think I email that much. All right, how we're going to do this is we're going to pick a number between. What should we pick a number between?
How many are in the live?
There is 25 right now.
All right. So how about 1 and 15? Oh, no, we've got 25, so we can't do that. So how about 1 and 30?
Okay, I was going to go a little wider than that.
Go a little wider.
Between 1 and 100.
All right.
All right, between 1 and 100, only one number per person, and whoever is closest without going over, that's going to be the winner. And don't begin until I type in start. So I want one of my moderators, Jeremy, Yvonne, Tia, send me, Beth, send me a number between 1 and 100. And as soon as I get it, we'll start. Diane, not yet.
She's eager, Beaver.
Yeah, she's eager. I'm eager too. So I'm waiting for one of you guys. Send me a number. All of you, send me a number. I'll pick one. Whoever gets here first. You can messenger me if you're. I'm sure you guys know I'm Mickey Sunshine on Facebook too. So you can always get me that way. Diane is very anxious. I want that gift certificate. I want that. Gimme. I want one too. What can I say? I'm terrible. I'm a bad person.
No, you're wonderful.
I do like to laugh a lot, though. I'm gonna why.
And laughter's contagious.
Laughter's good. Good for the soul.
I can't help it. It's just who I am and the way I am. And if somebody doesn't like it, tough. Beth, feel free to text me whenever you want, Beth, if you need someone to talk to.
That does it, yeah.
Okay, is nobody sending me a number?
Jeremy did on Instagram.
Okay. I got to go over to Instagram. There we go. Thank you, Jeremy.
Where's my light, sir?
Okay.
Open it. Okay, we have a number. I'm going to type in start. When you see it, you may start. Oh, wait, I got to do it from here.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck. We're going to give you 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that too much?
Oh, I don't know if we'll get a chance. I was looking at
Alexa, give us 2 minutes on a timer.
Yeah.
I've got the
2
timer
minutes.
going now.
Starting now.
Okay, let's see. Is anybody close? Well, we got one person.
I can't tell you because we don't know what the number is.
That's not what I would have chosen.
Dum, 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 dum. Yeah.
So do you have any other questions, Mickey,
What? Well,
while we're waiting?
I have so many. My mind is jumbled. I should have written them down because, like I said, I don't prepare for anything. I'm just
It's okay. Just whatever pops out, pops out.
off the cuff. What it is what it is, and if I get it wrong or I screw it up,
We're all human.
it's
we're all
just YouTube,
human.
guys. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
It's not the end of the world. Look at this. Are we all done? Because I'm not going to be taking any numbers once I type stop. But that's not until the thingy goes off.
I need to open that.
Come on.
That end.
Yeah, but I'm short.
Yeah, now you know it.
That one, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how many of you love cat videos? No, I don't want to.
That's it. That's better. I don't know. I'm putting in the dark.
Every time I go on to, I only watch like 1 or 2 cat videos a week. That's not a lot of them. But every time I go on YouTube, there's cat videos, and diamond painting, and real crime. Those are the 3 things that I watch. I just,
I binge watch while I'm diamond painting at night. Like, this is something.
Okay, we have
We do have a winner, Mickey.
Alexa, stop.
At least she listens to you. She's definitely not a child. She listens to you. We do have a winner.
The one we do have a winner. The one in
Now who it is?
in my bedroom, I set to answer to computer. Now I can't watch Star Trek.
Oh no!
Because they're always saying computer. Okay, yeah, I think. Oh, I forgot to do this. Duh. Okay, I think it's CC Angel. The number is 83.
What? Yeah, well, what did...
And CC Angel has 78.
No, she went, oh, yeah, CC Angel.
So she's the closest.
Yes.
Without going over. Okay, CC Angel, all my contact info is below. You can very easily go over to Uniquely Yours site and contact them. They've got to contact us.
Just shoot us a message on there with your email address, or and what I'll do is I'll arrange for the gift card to be emailed to you.
Yeah, there you go. And you're
congratulations, CC.
Yay, CC! Too cool. You're gonna get yourself a rose, I hope.
We live in hope.
There's so many to choose from. You make it hard because you have one of the largest collections I've seen.
It's growing.
It's getting bigger.
And you now carry what's her name? Jasmine Beckett Griffith.
Yes.
And
with
public domain,
Jasmine,
and she's going. They are going to be giving a royalty to Jasmine because they feel it's right. They're going to do what's right, even though it's free. They're going to do what's right. I like that.
Yeah.
That's honor.
We have also got another 2 new artists ready to come on board, both Kiwi artists, which will be coming on board very, very soon.
One would have been on this week, but because of what's happened in my personal world, because I'm the one that contacts the artist, and Jenny and I talk, and then we go from there. And I just haven't been able to. Yeah, there's lots going on in my personal world, and sometimes personal world has to come first. So,
and I'm going to give a hint to some of the people in the U.S. The Australian dollar is not as strong as the American dollar, so it will cost you less than what you
I
see.
know.
Now,
That much less. But
I am trying to get a currency converter on the website so you can see what you're paying in US dollars or
PayPal
UK
shows you.
dollars or whatever. But the one I'm using, there is an issue with it at the moment, which I need to get them to sort out. So as soon as that's sorted out, you will have the dollar value come up in your currency, which will be a lot easier.
PayPal, it always
Because
shows.
I think the biggest thing one of the biggest things of feedback that we've had is we're very expensive, and they've made that people are putting us as the most expensive website out there. But I think what it is that we will try and get it in pesos.
Have you guys seen DIY Moon?
But I think what it is because ours is in Australian dollars and it doesn't convert to US dollars and UK and whoever else is out there.
Yeah.
The brain goes to, well, I can get cheaper from elsewhere, but no,
Not
you're
really.
getting it actually cheaper than what it is on the website when you're in the US.
Don't you give free shipping?
We give free shipping, and our free shipping is not only other countries. Our free shipping has just gone as of after Chinese New Year to worldwide. So for Australia, we were getting the canvases sent to me and then I was sending them out. But now business is increasing. It's a very big task to do that. So we have decided now that, we've decided now that everything's going back to going to the customer. So they get it without me having to repack anything, which is going to make the progress a lot simpler. And how much time have we got, Mickey?
I think we're coming to our end. We could go a little bit more if you've got more to say.
Something I want to mention that's on the site, and I don't know if Rose has mentioned. I have to take a phone call. Is we've done something now called diamond paintings by design. What that basically is, and I don't know of another company that actually does this, is this lovely lady here. It costs $70 to do the diamond painting by design. It's making an appointment to speak to Rose.
Oh. You mean
CC
Rose is going to do
Angel, I may not have received it. Send it. I'll get Mickey to shoot me a message with your email address and I'll check it up.
Oh, we'll get it because she's
going to be contacting you anyway.
You'll contact me anyway and I'll check it up because I don't ignore people that want work done, but sometimes technology lets me down.
Which is why I recommend Messenger from Facebook because they always seem to answer and respond. But just remember,
I try to respond as quick as possible. Yeah. Now, with diamond painting by design, what that is you have you pay for a consultation with Rose as your own personal artist. Now, you can get designs of Chuck Pinson and Rose Profitt and any other artist on websites. You can get them as diamond paintings, but every man and their dog can get the same diamond painting as you get. Diamond painting by design is a little different. Diamond painting by design means you get your own custom picture that no one else has. So what you're basically paying for with that is you're paying for a license to have that picture that no one else will have. Then
somebody who wanted the Phoenix with different colors.
Yep, you can consult with Rose and get that done, or you can get a different type of Phoenix done. Or she's very good if it's a memorial piece. Say you're celebrating someone that you've lost in your life, and you've got an idea in your head of what you want. Now, Chris has utilized diamond painting by design. He wanted a design. He could not find it anywhere else. There was nothing. And he spoke to Rose and he said, I want this design. He gave her some parameters of what he wanted. She did the design up. She consulted with him and she then created a picture that And she created the picture. He had a look. He said, I want it like this. I want this taken out, and I want this to be part of the picture. So she changed it to what he wanted.
Chris is
Now,
right. That's awesome.
For that picture then to be reproduced for anything else, say that Chris was doing that picture and you've stumbled across him doing that picture and go, I love it. I love it. Where did you get it from? And he says, I got it from Diamond Painting by Design. However, the only way you can get another copy of that picture is by Chris coming to us and saying, Mickey has loved that picture. Yes, I give her permission to have that.
Because he owns the license. I own the copyright, but he owns
Ooh. Oh, cool. I got to have that one. You got to come on, too.
It costs $70 Australian to have it designed, but it is a one-of-a-kind picture. And then what you do is you go on the website and you order it as a custom. What we'll do once a picture's been approved by you, we will then size that up to something that is your sweet spot. Because some people like massive pictures.
Oh.
As Tinker says, she will go big or go home. She likes to go big for us. But some people can't handle big. Some people might be a 60, 80 that is their sweet spot or around that.
That's could I ask to have a photograph in a certain size with more detail than, well, you can only put in so much detail.
You can only put in so much detail, but what I'll do is we'll get the picture and I'll give it to Rose and I'll say, can you look at this and see whether we can enhance the detail in it anyway?
I'm going to be straight up. You cannot enhance detail. Once it's there, it's there. Yeah. Once it's gone, it's gone.
I had customs made a couple of years ago, and I had to go up to a certain size to get what I wanted. They wanted me to go larger, of course, but I said I gotta be able to get a frame around it.
Look, I will honestly tell you.
I know. I actually know who CC Angel is. Yeah, CC. I will have a look to see if I have an email. I do apologize if I haven't answered that email. If you could see the work I've been putting in over the last
That's
few
all right.
weeks,
CC's going to go and beat you up.
I've been
That's all.
flat chat. So I will sort that out for you, and I will make sure that if I've got a picture there, I will get it sized. If I haven't, I'll let you know and we'll arrange for you to get it to me. Or just send it through that message, and I don't normally work on the weekend, but for this case, and because you have been waiting, get it through to me and I'll size it for you.
So it's DP by Design through Uniquely Yours?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's
it's actually on the
top.
There's a link up the top and it's in great big bold letters so people can see it. It's Diamond Painting by Design.
I like
and
that.
I literally have not seen any other company bring this out. And that is why we did it, because we wanted to make something everyone can get the same thing.
I can think of one, but personally, I don't care for the work. So
you would work with me once. So what happens is
she does it. I mean, the company does that, but I'm not nuts about the work. It's just me.
So what happens is Jenny will say to me, "You've so and so's booked you for a DP by Design." I then reach out and contact you. We go through, we talk ideas, we brainstorm together. I tell you what I can do, what I can't do, how I think this is how I would do it. We tweak it. I then start putting it together. I send you a photo of roughly where I'm heading with it. You go, no, it doesn't look right. No, oh yeah, that looks great. We then tweak it, and then I start the rendering process. I put my pictures into Cook. That's how it works.
Rose, you're getting me all excited now.
So she cooks the animals.
Yeah, cook the animals. And then I put it all together and I send you a water copied marked for approval. And you say yay or nay, and then it goes to Jenny. Once you're at yay, it goes to Jenny.
I think that's a great idea. Cece, I did the 3 grazes. Isn't it fun? That's a big one, though. At least
that's on my
big. I had so much fun with that. But
do you want to see what's on my table, Mickey?
Yes.
Actually, Cindy, I did Cece, I did send them back to you. Obviously, you didn't receive them, so I'll actually send them through the message that you sent me.
Ooh, you're doing that one.
I am. She hit my table this morning. I'm doing a 12-hour marathon with everyone who's bought this kit tomorrow live on my channel.
Oh,
so we're going to be rotating in and out. Jenny and I are going to do 2 hours on, 2 hours off. Yeah, she is on my table. I am doing her myself because she is a lot.
I love that one. That one, I love that. It's just so
I got it with ABs. I've never done ABs before. I'm just going to move my lamp out of the way.
I have a lot of fun with that.
And she's got, look at that.
Well, if you go to diamondpaintingdrills.com, use my coupon code, you could get 10% off.
No, we actually sell them with AB drills.
Yeah, you can actually purchase this with ABs or crystals.
Oh, you mean you're going to start putting ABs on your diamond paintings?
Yeah.
You haven't looked at the website, have you?
Not recently, no.
If you look at the website now, all our designs are made so you can. This is how you can order it. You order it with.
Actually, I did. I saw that with ABs or without ABs.
You order with ABs, without. You can have with drill circle. If it's round, you can have with training wheels. Without training wheels, you can have some. You can have them in crystals.
Also to note,
normal canvas
is that there are more colors on the double-sided adhesive than the poured glue.
Yes. The reason that is, and I've had a lot of people say, why can't I get soft link canvases, or why can't I get poured glue in max color? The soft link canvas supplier we use to get a canvas converted over so it's maximum color, it's about $500 US a canvas, a picture to get it converted over. It's just not feasible with the amount of canvas or with the amount of pictures we have on the website. So for us, it's sort of to balance out from max color. You can't get AB drills with double-sided adhesive, but you can get AB drills with poured canvases and soft link canvases. So we balance that
because there are two of them that I want the more colors from. So I chose the regular canvas, the double-sided adhesive, but I couldn't get ABs. I noticed that.
You can now. We've not long brought that in. There are some when we seek permission from an artist, we actually seek permission for more things than just diamond paintings, and it depends on the artist. Now,
I have my own ABs.
With some of the artists on the website, Rose is being one of them, and there's a couple of others we have exclusive rights to what we want to do with their artwork. Jasmine Beckett Griffiths being one of them. We are going to be bringing in paint by numbers.
Oh,
so
cool.
Paint by numbers as well as diamond paintings.
I don't have a steady
but we're also bringing in merchandise such as mugs and quite a few other things that are in the pipeline at the moment that is capable of having their artwork on it.
That's incredible. Yeah, that's cool. I think that's wonderful. Now you are going to be live on
tomorrow,
Monday.
Well,
for us in the US, it's going to be Monday at 6.
No, it's going to be Sunday night for you guys. Help us out here, someone who's joining us.
Okay, so I have a 12-hour marathon for the Rebirth.
Sunday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, so it's Sunday for you. Valentine's Day for me. We're doing it over 12 hours so that Valentine's Day can blend in for everybody. Not everyone celebrates Valentine's. We don't. I'd prefer to wait for my anniversary and have all the romance and stuff then. But
we're going to have I'm going to have a collab with someone soon with your paintings, one of your paintings.
Because that sounds fun. I'll come.
I love collabs. It's fun. But they're hard. You got to get them together, and I'm not very organized. I'm not.
We were talking about Rebirth got real popular real fast, and I'm completely humbled and honored that people chose it. But we noticed that there was a lot of people were buying it from the channel and stuff. So we decided, I just randomly said, we'll do a rebirth event, and we're all going to literally tag in and out. There'll be people, and there'll be at least 10 people in it. There will be maximum of 10 people in at one time.
There,
And we're just gonna, so it's 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 12 hours.
Oh wow. That's gonna be a long haul for some.
Hey, I did 7 hours nonstop the other day.
Well, when I diamond paint, there used to be a time when I was diamond painting, I would start at like 9 in the morning and I wouldn't finish until 8 p.m.
Yeah.
And I rarely stopped for lunch even. Now I'm at the point where I'll start in the morning and I set my alarm 4 o'clock. It's enough.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, Mickey, is there are a lot of creators out there that are holding events throughout the year, whatever the event may be. Now, one service we do offer for creators that are holding events is we will create some artwork specifically designed around their event, and with collaboration with the creators. The big thing on that is we need to have at least 4 months, if not more, notice, because
my brain is starting to work now.
Rose is the creator. Unfortunately, she doesn't have the 6 or 8 arms that can create and do everything.
You're giving me ideas, and I'm going to have to talk with a couple of my fellow creators to see what it is that we do. We've got time because there's so many events already going on this year.
I will support. Like Jenny and I, we work together. We're a team. We will make sure that whatever event we're contributing towards with artwork, we pump it on our channel. We will pop into your, we'll come for lives for you. We'll pop in on your channel during the event. So we make it, it becomes a very personal thing for us. If I'm not there, Jenny will be there, kind of thing.
Do you sell ABs also?
Yes, we will be selling ABs separate as well. The thing with the events is we will work with you guys, and you'll talk with us and give us ideas on what you want. You might have, the breast cancer awareness event, which we're going to be running every year with another creator. She does it in October, and she'll come and she'll say, I've got an idea for a piece of art, and she'll give Rose the ideas. And Rose will actually turn around and create art around the ideas that she's given. But you as creators do also have input in the final say and any tweaks and changes that art. Jeremy has consulted with Rose to have some art created for his Giddy Up event next year. But the further out that we have got a chance to create that art is better for us, because then it's not rushed. If we've got enough time, it's not rushed, and Rose can spend the time she needs on it.
I mean, art is not photography. It takes time. It takes time.
It does.
I'm aware of that.
There are always tweaks that need to be made.
Puppy.
This is our mascot. This is Cola.
This is the office manager that makes sure we keep everything running smoothly.
That is an adorable dog. What kind of dog is that?
He is a Shih Tzu Poodle cross.
Oh my God.
Or if you want to get technical, she's a shitty poo.
She's so good. She's a mama's girl.
He's adorable. That is adorable. You got to do a painting of him.
I'm looking at doing one for her with her in it.
You got to do one of him. He's just that face.
She's gorgeous, isn't It's a mama's girl.
Right.
She knows she's beautiful. That's the thing.
She is beautiful. Okay.
She's getting a visitor tonight, so we've got a bath there later.
I think we're just about up. Remember, people, that J. Rob is not, DP Addiction Adventures is not going on tonight, but she will be on, I believe, tomorrow. She's going to do a pop-up or something. I don't know. But she's not on tonight. Keep a look on her channel, because we love DP Addiction Adventures. Okay, I can't talk. We love J. Rob. Jennifer. She is, I'm going to promote her book.
Mm-hmm.
So she wrote a book last year or a couple of years ago.
I think I've seen her book.
And it's on Amazon. It's all about diamond painting, and It even has a logbook in the back, and you can get it at Amazon. What's the name of it, guys? You know me and my brain. Diamond Painting Logbook? No, that's not it. It's something, but it's by Jennifer Roberts. So you got the name there. I'm sure somebody's going to come up with it, but there's always a delay between what we're saying now and what they hear. I hate that. It's the one thing I don't like about YouTube. But I want to promote her book because we want her to write a new one. We want her to update the book with all the things she's learned over the last 2 years. And there have been a lot of changes. But you can't until all her paperbacks or whatever they are sold. So I can't blame the publisher. He wants to sell out before he publishes new. So go over there and get her book because her book is wonderful.
I'll have a look. Yeah.
It really is a good book.
I started diamond painting like 6 years ago now. Yeah. And I dropped out for a year and a half, and then I came back, and suddenly there was ABs and crystals, and you could have soft lint canvas, and like it was just like, whoa, this was a different world. It's been a crash course in the last 6 months.
Thank you, Tia. It's the Diamond Painting Guide and Logbook, creating, personalizing, and displaying your vibrant works of art. And she gave you a link for Amazon. I don't know why it's not coming up. Yeah, there's a link for Amazon to the book. It's not expensive. Just go get it if you haven't already. In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Keep safe.
Certainly
nice. Do what you have to do to keep yourself and your family safe. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Don't touch your face. Stay 6 feet away from people. Unless they've had the vaccine, and even then, they could be carriers. You never know. And until the next time, arrivederci.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Thanks for having us.